I am going to show you now how we solve the transfer function for the circuits that you see on the board, and using the automated method. So the first thing we gotta do is to get ourselves an objective to find a specific transfer function and then go with it. Okay, so in here we will say we have the ability to find out the transfer function. Why don't we impose ourselves a goal, huh? And then I'm going to say find the transfer function I2 of s in relationship to the input voltage. That is the first transfer function. And I am also going to uh, ask you to find the transfer function of um, voltage across the inductor 2 in relationship to the voltage. So this is, let's just call this R1, okay? No, this, sorry, this L1, R1, R sub 2, and you have this would be L sub 2, yeah? Okay, to be able to do this, we need a bond graph model of this. So we write the one junction for the current number 1 and another junction for the current number 2. Next, we are going to attach the elements that see these currents. So on this one, you have the voltage, which is this one, right? The source of effort with value voltage. Then in here you have an I element with value 2H. Then in here you have an R2 R with value R sub 2. You also have another I element with value L sub 2. And now we establish the current differences by using the 0. This one is I1 minus I sub 2. And this is seen by this resistor like that with value R sub 1. This is what we have. And so we are going to put this into the CAMG software, and we need to obtain this real quick. So we go here and we go and look for the CAMG software in here. Right there. And then we bring it up, and we are going to enter our model that I have on the left hand side over here, okay? So let me see, it gives me this, so I go and do a new file. Yeah, and so begin transferring this over here. So you go like this, and then you put the 1, guys, and then you have the I over here like this, and then we have the 0. This is only going to take a couple more minutes, okay? So and then we have this, and then we have the R element over here, and then we have another one in here, which is on the side like this, and then we need the R element over here like this, and then we finally have this I element over here, and we are done. So in here, what are our transfer functions? They are the transfer functions are for I2, which would be any of the flows on let's say F7, and also we need the E sub 8, F7 and E sub 8. So we go interface MATLAB. Remember F7 and E sub 8. So we need to define those two as our unknowns. So we let the two programs work with each other there. And let me show you exactly what you change, and you will obtain in less than maybe a couple of minutes the transfer functions for both of this. And you won't have to do any Cramer's rule, nor other programming or anything like this. So in here we wait a little, and you work with the camgsym file. Okay, that is this file right here. Okay, so what you are going to do is, now that you are there, you're going to look for, what did we say, F7 and E sub A, right? So you're gonna find F7, yeah, and then free these statements in here because you need to activate this. You tell the computer this is the output number 1, and say output 1 like this, and then like that. And what was the other one? It was E sub 8. Okay, and then free those again like this, and define this as output number 2, and then output number 2 in here like this. One thing, remember that I told you that the new version of MATLAB does not like is that simple statement. Suppress that, and when you run it you will have your result. When you run it in here you will have everything you needed. See, right here is the transfer function. This is the first transfer function here. There you go. You have the transfer function. You have R5 divided by this, and then this is the other transfer function like this. So if you want to see it in, okay, in other words, then you have it in symbolic form. Okay, let's stop there.